I forget where I came across the reference for this book. It may have been one of my wonderful subscribers. I may have seen it on Math Reddit, or I may have seen it first in one of my 10,000 Amazon book searches. But I think this book is very interesting. I'm going to keep it as sort of like a soft guide. It's not going to be the guide because there's 10,000 ways that somebody can recommend to you what you need to know for graduate school. All right, and so I think that's open to a wide range of considerations. But either way, I think this book is wonderful. Just this list by itself, of course, could have been the whole book. Frankly, that's just my opinion. Just to keep this one page around, and it says, you know, what have you covered? So I know for a fact right now, I've covered linear algebra, real analysis, differentiation of vector valued functions, point set topology, Stokes theorem, the classical. I have not done differential forms and Stokes theorem. The last chapter in Baby Rudin covers that. Curvature, geometry, I could have done more. I can do more here. I have done countability and axiom of choice. I have done elementary number theory. I have not done algebra, algebraic number theory. I have done complex analysis. Not really analytic number theory because that includes a bunch of concepts that are not taught at a basic level. I have done some Lebesgue integration. Very little Fourier analysis. I think I want to do more. I have done differential equations many years ago, but I need to do more. I need to actually sit down and do a course, and I plan to do that at some point. And I plan to do a combinatorics and probability theory, and some algorithms and some category theory. So in 3 years, the beginning of 4, I guess I've covered maybe like 40% of these topics. So I think I'm on like a 6-7 year cycle where I can cover all this. And probably in more detail than it says here, but I find just this by itself is worth the price of entry for this book. Then of course it goes through every one of these 20 topics and gives you a bunch of content. It's almost like the first chapter of every book. And so yeah, there they are. Differential forms. I plan to use this for sure the next time I go back to Baby Rudin, because I still have some unfinished business with that book. And I definitely plan to use this as well. Even though I know some of this from high school, yeah, I still want to do a geometry thing. Yeah, obviously I plan to do some algebra at some point soon. Did a lot of that. No, yes, no. Yeah, I've done some of that, but I want to do something focused on this. Yes, has to be done. Has to be done. Then algorithms, which of course is very short here, but I also want to do some computer science even within this channel, so definitely a lot. And category theory, I'll do some, but because category theory reminds me of string theory, I'm pretty sure that when I learn it, I'm just going to learn the things that I need to know and not one theorem or corollary more. So the book itself, of course, is beautifully written. It's really like a normal textbook. You would read it and go through the concepts. It's got definitions, propositions, it's got examples. Didn't see as many examples as I would have liked. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure that it does have examples, but it does have the definitions, and so it's a good guide. I see it as almost like something that I would do as the bow on the first round of learning. And so I think for my first round of learning, after I finish all of the material that is listed in here and perhaps a little more, I would just go through this book and test myself. And it's got a few problems. Just test myself for knowledge. So it's almost like a checklist. And I believe I saw some references in the back. Did I? Oh, I did. I remember this because I went through it. Yes, I went through it and I said, okay, how many books of this whole list do I currently have? And I think the count was there are 196 books in here. I think I have like 60 of these books by now. 60? Something like that. It's like a third. Yeah, I seem to remember it was that. Third? 60? 40? I don't know, but a good number. So I do have a good representation in my library. And as you all know, that's all I got because I don't have access to an academic library. But yeah, this book is pretty good. It's got a really nice sample of what this person thinks you should know for graduate school. And I think someday I would love to go through it.